Here's Kevin.
Thank you, Tom. And with me is Carl Larsen, Supervisor of Racing for the Kentucky Harness Racing Commission. Carl, Senator Mathias and Senator Pryor from Maryland and Minnesota, they have talked about introducing a bill for federal regulation of medication in the racing game. How will this affect the people in Kentucky?
As far as harness racing is concerned in Kentucky, it really won't affect them that much, because one time the Harness Racing Commission was thinking of having a medication rule, and after we discussed it with the harness horsemen in Kentucky, the only medication they really wanted was Lasix for their bleeders. Since the introduction of the bill, the Kentucky Harness Horsemen's Association and the Kentucky Harness Horsemen have voiced their opinion that if it means that they're going to have federal intervention, they would even give up the Lasix. Then our next step was to try to get to take the rule out about using Lasix, and we submitted it to the Legislative Research Commission, and they turned down our request to ban the use of Lasix, saying that we did not have the authority to ban the use of Lasix. So that's where we stand right now. That's just where it is, and we're allowed to use Lasix, and really that's not too bad. As far as thoroughbreds are concerned, I think they have a different problem. When they put a 100-pound man on a horse's back, according to Dr. Rooney, who is an authority on locomotion of harness horses and thoroughbreds, that's really about 300 pounds on a horse's back, because it's transmitted to one leg at a time. So I think that they're going to have to consider that. You know, there's more racing. Thoroughbred is is not as strong as a harness horse is, and they're going to have to consider what a thoroughbred needs. On the other hand, you have to look at another situation. I think that our industry has to promote more credibility. I think we've lost some credibility because of stories about different medications being used, fixed races, and so forth. So maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe we have to try to get credibility back again and start all over.
Carl, I think one thing that we have to make perfectly clear here is that Lasix and Bute, the two medications that are allowed in most of the racing states, they are not a stimulant. They are pain relievers. The Bute is a pain reliever. The Lasix is for use with bleeding horses, horses that have some problem breathing. And I think that's one of the points that we really have to make.
Yes, you know, we ran a survey, and it was done by the research lab at University of Kentucky for the spring meet over at Louisville Downs, checking horses of before they used the Lasix and after they used the Lasix, and the difference in the performance was so minute that you couldn't even see it. So we feel that the Lasix only makes the horse perform to his original capability, and that doesn't move a horse up or make him go any faster.
Carl Larsen, the Supervisor of Racing for the Kentucky Harness Racing Commission. And now back